Hi, it's Elaine from Penguin Place. Having some technical difficulties. I keep forgetting when you plug in the microphone, you need to make sure it is plugged in. Not just set of it, plugged in. So, this is take 2. Just a little check-in. It's Monday afternoon. Wanted to let you know what I got done this weekend. On Friday's video, I showed you the first squid that I'd made. Well, by Saturday afternoon, he had 2 siblings. Those are fun to make. Then I pulled 2 skeins of yarn, actually in the middle of the squid making. I pulled 2 skeins of yarn from this bag that is from a thrift store purchase a few months ago. When I went to Savers thrift store, I pretty much cleaned out their yellow tag section, all the yellow tags. And I'm doing a blog post about it. I wasn't supposed to buy yarn, but I did. I think I spent like $14 on the yarn. So I have a blog post where I'm showing what I make from the yarn. That's my way of justifying, saying, see, I'm using this yarn. Really, I'm using it. So it was okay for me to buy it, right? Okay, so the third of the octopus, actually the second and the third of the squids used yarn from there. The blue octopus used some of the yellow, and then the green, the lighter green octopus used the green variegated and the yellow. Well, since I still had green variegated and yellow left, I made me a gecko. This is Greg the Gecko from Snappy Tots. And I still had yellow yarn left and green yarn. So I freehanded a little purse. I thought it was cool the way the stripes, like a yellow stripe, appears on both sides. And I still had yellow yarn left and green variegated. So I made an axolotl. This is from a YouTube tutorial by Fancy Llama. Now, actually, about this much I did with a double strand of the variegated from the yellow tag bag. I thought, oh, I'm not going to have enough to finish. So I took the yellow yarn and tied that on. So about like the head, this much of the head is the yellow and the variegated. Then I ran out of the variegated. So I searched my stash and I found some Jamie Baby in light green. So the very top of the head is 1 strand of yellow and 1 strand of light green. So we have 3 different color combinations on this guy, but it works. Well, since I had to get a new skein of yellow and a new skein of green to finish up that project, I went gung-ho with yellow and green, and I made an octopus. Nice big octopus. I used 2 strands of each for this, and oh, what size hook? I think it might have been either an H or an I. And then I went back down to the F for the dots on the top. Just 1 strand of Red Heart Super Saver for the dots. But cute little octopus. I will link the pattern name. I am not going to try to pronounce the designer's name. So then I got back to my July goals. I was working on my Crazy Critter Challenge, which is a blue dinosaur with gray dots. I got the head and the body and 1 leg done, and I got bored. I get bored so easily sometimes. So I pulled out another pattern, which was further back in that notebook, and I made myself a mermaid cat. I think this is probably the 6th, 7th one that I've made, and they sell. I should make more of them. I will link the pattern. So then, okay, finish the cat, get back to the dinosaur, and it's a good thing I did because this turned out so cute. Usually my Crazy Critter Challenge creatures look sort of crazy, but this one looks like a regular Ankylosaurus. There's the blue dinosaur with the gray bumps that makes him qualify. I've lost track of how many of these Ankylosaurus I've made, but they're good sellers for me. So I have one other one currently made up. I'll get a picture of both of them together and get that listed on Etsy. So that was, I finished that around 11 o'clock last night. I did start one of my little coffee cups for my free pattern on my blog, but actually I started that this morning. And I was like, I gotta get out the door. I had early morning blood work. I have a doctor's appointment coming up in 2 weeks, and I wanted to get, or is it next week? I don't know. I'll have to check my calendar. I wanted to get the blood work done in time. I couldn't get an appointment early in the morning. I was hoping for something like 7:30, so I can roll out of bed and go straight to the Quest Diagnostics, get the blood work done, come home and have breakfast. Instead of being able to go to one that is, what's that, 9 miles away, 15-minute drive, I had to go to one that's 11 miles away, over a 20-minute drive. Very busy. I walk in, it's I just want to get this over with so I can have some breakfast. My stomach's rumbling. I'm so hungry. And there are almost every seat in the waiting room is taken. But I had an appointment. I checked in from my phone before I even came in, and I got to go in within just a few minutes. Unfortunately, I got a young, inexperienced phlebotomist who tried in my right arm and did not succeed. So now I've got a little bit of a bruise rising up there. So she left and she got a more experienced phlebotomist to come back, and she got the blood out of my right arm, but I think I'm going to have some nice bruising there. But that's done. I'm just hoping. I've been a good girl for 3 weeks. I've been entering my food each day on MyFitnessPal and sticking to healthy eating and staying within my calorie range. And I've lost over 5 pounds, and I'm hoping that my blood sugar and cholesterol will be good numbers and make the doctor happy. Because I don't want to go on meds. I don't have good insurance, so I'd probably end up paying pretty much full price for meds. So, don't want that. So, that's it. I need to pack up some more stuff for my craft show on Saturday. Last night, after I finished the Ankylosaurus, maybe before I was working on that, because I don't think I was doing math at 11 o'clock at night. I went through my spreadsheet of inventory. Yep, I want to take that. Yep, I want to take that. Checking things up and doing a running total. And I have 363 items that I want to take with me for Saturday. Some of them are small, I have 44 water bottle slings. I have, I think it came out to over 30 dishcloths and pot holders. So those things, they're small. Between the two of those, that's 75 items, and they'd probably fit in a little box. So it all added up to about $4,000. So I will be taking about $4,000 worth of inventory to this craft show for Saturday. It would be nice to hit a new record sale. We'll see. I need a lot of good craft shows to put a dent in inventory. And I need to focus on making things that I know will sell. So I should be making more Ankylosaurus and more of the Mermaid Cats and just the stuff that is consistently sold for me over the years. Instead of just going off on tangents and like, ooh, that's cute, let's make that. Ooh, that's cute, let's make that. Like I just made 3 squid. Other people doing craft shows have said that their squids sold. That squids are hot right now. So I'm hoping that my squid will sell. I want to make some more. Oh dear. After I just gave myself the pep talk about make stuff that you know is going to sell. I want to make this. I want to make that. Okay. I need to go out to my chair and work on some other stuff. I have a proofreading assignment where I have to do 3 pages today, and I've only got about half a page done, so I need to work on that and make some dinner, and I should have plenty of time to craft tonight. So I'm not sure when I'll get my next video done, because a lot of times I do a video on Friday afternoon, and this Friday afternoon I will be traveling down to the area of this craft show, and then Saturday I have the craft show, so probably either when I get back on Saturday or on Sunday, once I've had a good night's sleep, I'll do a summary of the craft show. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, not good night, good afternoon, bye-bye.